BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. First thing I want to say is this. I want to make something clear. I do not have money. So the women that keep hitting me up talking about they want to have a good time, I don't have money. I cannot pay for no pussy. That's one. Two, I'm not even interested in that. I'm interested in a whole relationship. So even if I had the money, I don't want to buy no pussy. Is that fair? So there's no reason to hit me. Every single time y'all hit me, I'm just going to either not respond or I'm going to say no thank you. You're just really just wasting your time. If you want to waste your time, keep wasting your time though. I don't be responding back to them shits. Like if some random person hit me up, especially if it's a female and I don't know them and they just say hi, usually I respond back to them shits maybe like 2-3 weeks later, like some shit. So you're just wasting your time. Copy. I don't have money. I can't buy pussy. Copy. With that being said, also, just so we can be clear, this is how no money I have. This is how zero money I have. I have zero monies. Let's get 10 out of 10 $10 drops. Let's get 10 out of 10 $20 drops to the Cash App. Let's get 10 out of 10 $20 drops to the Cash App. Let's see who's going to pull up today. I know this sounds like a joke, but I'm so serious. Admins, kick anyone. I don't care if we only have one person in this room. From now on, I don't care if our channel goes to shit. I want every single individual kicks that hate me. So anybody that comes in here, just kick them. I don't even care if we get the shit confused. I don't care if we get the shit mixed up. I don't care. With that saying, Oceanic Vibe says LeBron quit on the Lakers. He says Team Money in the building. What up, Jason Elliott? Said morning peeps. I'm going to go get my coffee real quick. Be right back. I got to pour some hot water in this cup. Yeah, just kick them. I don't even care. I don't care about nothing. Fuck it. Just kick them. Anything for any little thing. Any little thing. Any little thing. They don't fuck with us. Kick them. If you got to look at a comment and think, I don't know, kick them. Fuck it. Right? Fuck it. Why is this deja vu? I did this before. This isn't deja vu. No, this is deja vu. No, I did this before. This isn't deja vu. I did this before. Yeah, just kick them. Fuck it. And I'm doing a campaign against my family on Instagram. I'm going to need some people to step up and help me out. I'm doing a campaign against my family on Instagram. I'm going to need a couple of y'all to step up and help me out. I'm doing a whole campaign against them. With that being said, what up 300? He says message retracted. What up Ming E Rivers? A salute Jack Frost. What up 300? Says sup Frost. Says hope you're in good spirits today. I'm gonna try to be in good spirits, my brother. What we're doing from now on is Anybody come in here and say anything even slightly weird, admins kick them. I'm just kicking them. I'm not trying to figure nothing out. If anybody comes in here and tries to have me repeat myself 3 or 4 times, I'm just kicking them. I don't want to have to figure nothing out. What up, Team Moto Productions? He says, good morning, Frost, BBN family. My IG is right there. Shout out to Team Moto Productions. They're going to be presenting a night of laughter with the legendary queen of comedy, Monique, and her friends, June 18th at the Duke Energy Center for the Performing Arts, Riley Memorial Auditorium. Make sure that you go contact the individuals on this flyer, Team Moto Productions. He's also in the chat. Contact them. Team Moto, I need some contact information. I don't really see no contact information on here. So get me some contact information when you get an opportunity, my brother. But I'm pretty sure that the people could just contact this particular venue and find out when the shit is gonna be going. But just make sure that you get me some contact information, Team Moto. I just realized that the other day. I don't have no contact information put up. So somebody could like contact you like right now, or contact the venue, or contact whoever. So get that to me as soon as you get the opportunity. With that being said, we're gonna talk about some NBA today. I think we're gonna talk about some sports more in general, because maybe the problem is the topic that I'm talking about is we're not gonna have that many good people involved that want to have discussed the topics that I discuss. So we're gonna start discussing different topics just in general. We're gonna start trying to discuss topics that's gonna bring mentally healthy people into the conversation. And hopefully some of the people that hate me and want to see me dead, hopefully they go find something else to do. I don't know. Arta D Glasses, I don't think they're going nowhere though. Arta D Glasses, good morning, brother. Sending you prayers and good vibes this morning from work. Salute. Yo, we need to get those drops going immediately. Let's get 10 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. I am not capping. I'm only talking to the people who are supportive of the channel. If you do not fuck with the channel, I'm not talking to you. Copy? Please, all Ticketmaster locations, copy, so I can at least say Ticketmaster. Yes, we need less evil people and smarter people. Thank you, Oceanic Vibes. You understand exactly what my issue be, right? They're trolling me because it's hard for me to be able to comprehend stupidity. So when people come in here and they say stupid shit, that fucks with my brain. For real. Like, I have a problem computing shit that don't make sense. My family knows this. So all they do is have people come here and say shit that don't make sense to me, and it fucks me up. 300 said we're not supposed to be here playing with house money now. That's what it seems like, right? These next couple of days are important. I need all supporters to pull up. If you're not a supporter, it's fine. Also, shout out to Little Mop. Shout out to Mop Top. So I was talking to Mop today. I'm just going to call him Mop. I actually like that name, Mop. So I was talking to Mop today just so y'all can have a little understanding about what's going on with the podcast we filmed. I'm probably going to have him come on. We got a couple of days in the week. Maybe I have him come on sometime this week. Right? So shout out to Team Moto Productions with the $150 drop. Pop it. That's not even popping bottles. We on the after party. After party. It's the after party, y'all. We can't even say that song because it's fucking connected to R. Kelly. God dang it. Anyway, shout out to Team Moto. Could we pop some bottles? Could we get some fucking party favors? Could we get presents? Could we get anything? Who bringing something to the fucking after party? We at the after party right now, motherfuckers. An after party is everything between $100 and $200. $200 and up is a world tour. We at the after party, y'all. Shout out to Team Moto Productions. Also, Shout out to Team Moto Productions as they present a night of laughter with the legendary queen of comedy, Monique, and her friends, June 18th at the Duke Energy Center for the Performing Arts in Raleigh Memorial Auditorium. Please contact Ticketmaster if you need to get any of the tickets. Ticketmaster is definitely selling everything. So everybody, contact Ticketmaster, North Carolina area. You got to pull up. Shit's going to be great. R. Kelly really ain't canceled in the hood. Niggas still listen to R. Kelly in the hood. That's a fact. But that has a lot to also do with the fact that we have a problem in the hood where you got a lot of motherfuckers that's touching kids. That's the link. Copy. I'm gonna put the link in the jump off right now. Give me 1 second, y'all. I just want to put a link in here for everybody that wants to I want to put a link in the chat and then we're gonna get to the show. I want to talk about this LeBron James shit. Not for nothing. I have a lot of beefs personally with LeBron James. A lot of them revolve around him saying he was going to come play for the Knicks, or me thinking that he might play for the Knicks and then him deciding not to. That's what a lot of my beef have to deal with. Don't get confused. But I have a ton of beefs with LeBron James, and I want to talk about some of them tonight. And just so we can be clear, one of my main beefs is I think he destroyed the NBA, and I want to know. I want to have a conversation with y'all. I'm doing the thing right now, so I need for y'all to just bear with me while I ramble and while I'm in the middle of doing this very, very important thing. Sorry, just 1 second, please. Sometimes I gotta do things when I think about them. That's all. I'll be focused. All right. So listen, pay attention. What up, Jay Hedges? I like what I say to his name. Listen, pay attention. First thing I want to say is this, and I want y'all to all pay attention. This is the first thing that I want to say about LeBron James. Please explain to me when he went to a team and didn't dismantle. First of all, hold on. All right, so first I just want to put this up there. Do you think the LeBron uh James era is over? I want to speak about that. Shout out to Dell Denton. You actually brought up a great point. LeBron, okay, so let me first, before I mention this point, say the thing that makes Russell Westbrook such a terrible teammate is that he has to do good even at the expense of his teammates. That makes him a terrible teammate. I'm going to say this again. The thing that makes, could we agree on that? The thing that makes Russell Westbrook a terrible teammate is that he has to get his numbers before anybody else does. Shout out to Team Moto Productions. Says, keep grinding, my brother. It's good versus evil out here. Hope your podcast thing you got going on patterns out, bro. I thought we was gonna have a shoot some of the podcasts today. I called up Mop. He said it's not today. He's getting the podcast out. For everybody that don't know, editing is not easy. So they have Mop is doing most of the editing himself. He has one other guy over there editing, helping him edit. But he's also involved in a lot of different things. Like Mop just recently went to a sneaker convention that he's posting on his channel. Hopefully they send us some stuff over here. We're gonna start posting some of Mop shit so y'all can see what he's doing over there. So that's it. They just didn't get to the fucking editing. People that don't edit video, you think that everything can happen the next day. That's not how that works. Right? Sometimes you got video that you gotta edit and you holding on to the video for 2-3 months before you can even work on it. Um It's gonna pan out. It's fine. I can't tell y'all how I'm locked in, but I'm locked in. All right, I'm locked in. The podcast thing is gonna work. And I need you to Team Moto, you need to get me some shit that say Team Moto on it. Maybe send me a template of something and I could go and get shirts made up so I could start actually rocking something pushing your brand when I go to some of these places. Copy? So just figure out how we gonna get that made up. Ming E. Rivers says if LeBron went and played for the Knicks, his career would have been over sooner. Knicks is bad luck. I know that and don't keep up with sports. I'm not gonna argue with that point. Anybody that believes the Knicks is bad luck, I can't argue against that. What up, Deshaun Watson says I agree with that. I'm not sure what you agree with the Knicks being bad luck. How long has it been? Like 20 years? 20 years for what? LeBron James? No Limit War says LeBron not done yet. Wait till his son comes. He's gonna turn up. I actually think his youngest son is gonna be better than the older son. I actually think Bryce is gonna be better than Bronny. Bryce looks like he has better skills. Bronny looks like he works on his body more than Bryce, because Bryce is younger, obviously. He hasn't matured. But Bryce looks like his skill set is retarded. Bryce is going to be the better player. Usually, I'm going to explain something. Usually your youngest should be the best at everything. I'm going to explain this for everybody that don't get it. Your youngest should be the best at everything. Because your youngest is supposed to be watching everybody else try and fail. You understand? Or try and succeed. The youngest should always be the best at everything. Just so you know. And there's a lot of families where the youngest don't get along with other people in the family. It's specifically because the other people in the family don't like the youngest, because the youngest is usually better than everybody else at everything. Or majority of things. Or most things. Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong. First of all, if your youngest is an idiot, you failed as a family more than anything. I'm the youngest of my father's kids. I'm literally the smartest. No, I think my brother Ty might be smarter than me. He might not be. I don't know. It's between me and him. That means that at least on that scale, my family succeeded. At least on that scale. Al Love, Prince Suamir puts the cash app in the chat. It's BBN Network. He says, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the cash app. Come on, y'all. Let's pull up. Our Love Production says, it's great seeing PG-13 back on the court last night. I had fun cutting the highlights for Sports Center. Yo, shoot me some fucking cut up highlights, you. I'm about to call you a bastard. I'm about to call you a bitch ass nigga. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you as shit. Are you gonna start shooting me some highlights? And here's my email. Email me some highlights for me to put on the fucking show, you bitch ass nigga. What is you doing? If you want, put your fucking name on this shit. I don't care. I need a damn editor. Edit some fucking video footage of some sports and send them to me. What the fuck, y'all? Dell Denton says LeBron's son isn't even the best player on his team. I don't know about that. I think LeBron's son purposely doesn't play to his potential. I think he's just humble. I'm going to explain something to y'all, right? And this is why I'm telling you right now, I could see a winner. I know a winner when I see a winner. I don't care where you at in life. I don't care who capping for you. I don't care where you at in life. I don't care who capping for you. I don't care who's putting you up on a pedestal. I don't care who's pushing you down. You could always see a winner, my nigga. You could always tell somebody who's used to winning if you are used to winning. You understand what I'm saying? LeBron is just used to winning. That's it. He's just used to winning. When you're used to winning, you don't play as hard. When you're used to losing, you fucking fight to the death. Tell me where I'm wrong. When you're used to winning, you don't play as hard. When you used to losing, you fight to the death, nigga. Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong. That's why the simple way that I play basketball is a flex. I play basketball like I already know I'm gonna win. I don't really expend too much energy unless I have to. I'm usually, even when I'm scoring, it looks like I'm just lollygagging because I'm used to winning. I'm used to scoring on niggas. I don't know no other way to put it. Bronny is used to winning. So therefore, when he go out on that floor, he know he don't have to try his hardest. He's used to winning. He's not fearful of losing. Does that make sense? But I 100% think the other dude is just better. Period. Bronny is just better. Anyway, let's get back to the topic. So Westbrook is a terrible teammate. And the reason why Westbrook is a terrible teammate is because he has to win before you can win. He got to get his numbers before you can get his numbers. That's literally the easiest way to lose. That's the easiest way to lose. Most of the time I play on teams, I'm the best scorer. I am not capping. This is a fact. You want to know what I spend most of my time doing when I'm playing basketball? Trying to get other people open. Passing it to a cutter. Giving it up to the next guy just so he can have something, just so the ball can move. This is how I play basketball. Literally got the shit online. I don't got a cap. Hold on. Since we talking about basketball, before anybody talk too much, let me show you something real quick. Since we talking about basketball. Hold on. Let me put up some basketball clips. I got a little bit of, I'm going to get more basketball clips to us so we can have some basketball clips whenever we talking about sports over here. All right, so I'm just going to play some of the back. Yo, how long was this shit on mute? Oh, this shit wasn't on mute. My mic wasn't on mute. This was on mute. All right, so I'm going to turn this down and play the beat. When it's good, it looks effortless. That's the point I'm trying to make. First of all, can I just say something since we're talking about sports? Could we rate these handles? Can we rate these handles in the chat? Thank you. Appreciate you, Our Love Productions. Ill Love Productions. Could we rate these handles in the chat? Could we rate these handles? Could we please rate my handles? Could we please rate my handles and footwork? When you're good, the shit looks effortless. Now, with that being said, can I show y'all this real quick? Look at this. This is the point I want to make. Now, these is 3 plays that you're going to see me score. Pass the ball, the guy overplayed, to the basket, effortless. I'm not even trying hard. Look. Now, I'm not saying I'm playing against the best competition either, just so we can be clear. And I'm also not trying to speak down on these guys. Look, effortless, just to my move, to the corner. Boom. Look at the guy in the middle. Look at the guy right there. I hit dude. Y'all just can't see it because of the camera angle. Now I'm going to get the guy in the same position, same spot, and I'm going to take him the other way. Boom, to the basket. Look how easy that is. Like, I'm not even trying. I'm not capping. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Stop listening to niggas that talk crazy about me. Like, I'm really not capping. Like, I'm really good at a lot of shit. All I'm saying is I don't think Bronny is playing up to his potential. If you don't understand me saying that, then I don't know what to tell you. But everything you say is right. Copy? All I'm saying is that I don't think he's playing up to his potential. I don't even know how you're creating an argument out of that. But shout out to you. I'm 100% a scrub playing against scrubs, Lambo Zone. I never want to play with that nigga. I hate playing against niggas like that. I hate people that bring that type of energy to the park. Like, why you bringing that energy to the park? Only bitch-ass niggas bring that energy to the park. You know what niggas that's really nice and think they better than you say? Nah, you got a little bit of skills. I see you. That's what nice niggas really say. Niggas that's really good at shit, they don't put you down. That's a fact. Niggas that's really good at shit, they gonna be like, they're not even gonna take, I don't even take you seriously. They're not gonna take you seriously if you're not good. Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong at. So shout out to you. Also, DJ Boston. Who's BJ Boston? Oh, somebody on the team. All I'm saying is that I don't think dude is playing up to his potential. I don't even understand why you're still naming players if I'm literally just saying I don't think he's playing as hard as he could play. Name another name. I mean, it don't make... I swear, we got a lot of smart guys in here today, so I could put up with this foolishness. Not that it's not smart. He's just being stubborn. All right, he's just being stubborn. That's it. Let's just put it where it is. Del Denton is just being stubborn. Has shit to do with intelligence. It's just he's being stubborn. He says, I'm a football player from UK. Them basketball's so heavy, I must have weak arms. You good. Shout out to Ming Lee. Saloon tonight. I'm going to call it right now. Shout out to... Oh, Ming Lee wants a saloon. We're going to do the saloon now. I got to go back and I have to call T-Moto Production saloon drop. We're doing the saloon right now. Ming E. Rivers is next up. We're going to call... I see Ming E. I'm going to call T-Moto first. T-Moto Productions pulls up to the... How do y'all like my outfit today, by the way? T-Moto Productions pulls... Y'all hate these colors on me. I remember last time. T-Moto Productions pulls up to the saloon. He got 30 people with him. They all standing outside on the veranda. He comes up to the doorway. He talks to the bouncer. He says, hey, look, we got a show planned here tonight, but we want to come in the morning and we want to get set up. The bouncer nods his head. T-Moto Productions. He walks into the bartender. He's like, hey, he daps up the bartender. They got a whole handshake. He does the whole handshake with the bartender. The bartender points at the stage. T-Moto Productions turns around. Every single one of the 30 people with him turn around at the same time and put their hands on their waist like this. And then they all say, time for work. Shout out to T-Moto Productions pulling up to the saloon. Ming E steps into the saloon. When Ming E steps into the saloon, they're in a full-blown disguise. Ming E is a whole dude, but Ming E is on the run. Ming E is on the run from the Pinkertons. For everybody that don't know, the Pinkertons is like the federal government back in the day. The Ming E is on the run from the Pinkertons, so Ming E walks into the saloon dressed as a geisha. You came in here with the women names, my dude, not me. Got a lot of balls pulling up here. Shout out to Mo Crawford. You a funny guy. You is the one with the female name in the chat and DMing me with a female and sending the cash app with a female name. My ninja, you are on the run from the Pinkertons and you are currently disguised as a geisha. Ming E walks in the saloon. When Ming E walks into the saloon, all of the guys turn around. They start whistling. The computer. Oh, that's the other thing. You know how my computer shuts off by itself? My PlayStation comes on and shuts off by itself also. It was just doing it. I thought the computer was going to fuck up. Really, my PlayStation comes on and cuts off by itself, and my computer do the same thing. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so Ming E. Rivers is in the saloon. Ming E. Rivers, he's dressed up like a geisha. The dudes is all turning around whistling at him. There's a lady upstairs. She says, finally, she mistakes Ming E for the prostitute that was supposed to be coming in on the next stagecoach. She runs downstairs. Oh man, she runs a fucking salivary over here. She runs downstairs. She grabs Ming E by the arms. Ming E is in a nice. He's dressed up like a geisha. Ming E grabs Ming E by the arm like that. Walks Ming E upstairs. Ming is not talking. Ming E has a whole mustache and a beard. Ming E has a whole mustache. Big E has a whole mustache and a beard. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh man. As the madam starts walking Ming E upstairs, there's guys downstairs saying, "Oh man, I can't get away to get a piece of that. Oh, we got some Orientals up here." Even though Orientals is slang, it's not a good thing to say. But back in 1860s, I think they would have said that. Oh, we got some Orientals up in here. We gotta have all of the vaginas. Shout out to Ming E. How is he gonna get himself out of this one? They got him mistaken. He's hiding from the Pinkertons though, so he don't know what he's gonna do. I'm gonna keep this storyline alive for whenever Ming E does any drops. We're gonna keep this storyline alive. We're gonna see what he's doing, and you're gonna be very, very interested to find out what Ming E actually is, because obviously he's a guy and he's not a geisha, and he's straight. He's not gay. We want to be clear on this. He's not just is he not gay, but he is 100% against the LGBT. Not in real life. I'm saying his character. Shout out to Jamal Crawford with the 5. Now do y'all see why sometimes I don't want to do the saloon? Because if I get caught up into this shit, the whole show is shit. The whole whatever our topic is over. If I get caught up in this. Shout out to Jamal Crawford with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Jamal Crawford comes into the saloon right as Ming E. Rivers is walking upstairs. He turns around. He sees the geisha. He turns around. He looks at the bartender. He says, "Is that a new one?" Bartender says, "Yes, very new. It hasn't even been plowed yet." Jamal Crawford says, "Let me get a sarsaparilla and a blueberry muffin." Shout out to Jamal Crawford pulling up in the saloon early in the morning. Shout out to the artist formerly known as Anandre with the $5 drop. He says, "Tapping in." The artist formerly known as Anandre pulls up into the saloon. He has on a whole Guy Fawkes mask. Matter of fact, he don't even got the mask on. He got makeup and painted up, so he looks like Guy Fawkes. He walks into the saloon. The show absolutely gets better when I start having fun. Now you know why the haters pull up. And that's why when the haters pull up, y'all niggas gotta shoot at them niggas immediately. Whenever anybody pulls up coming in here with any type of crazy shit or talking crazy, y'all niggas gotta shoot at them niggas immediately before them niggas throw me off my game. Fuck them bitch ass niggas. Anyway, the artist formerly known as Anandre walks up into the saloon. He goes by the bouncer. The bouncer nods. The bouncer likes him. The artist formerly known as Andre walks up to the bar. Your saloon story is not bogus, man. It's gonna be dope. Watch. You gotta let this shit plan out, man. Look, for everybody that don't know, I used to have long-running saloon stories for everyone. We stopped doing that because my was just too busy and complicated. This long-running story is going to be dope. You're going to like it, man. I promise you. I promise you. Artist formerly known, I promise you. It's going to be dope. You're going to love it. You actually probably has one of the best storylines I'm thinking of right now. Not for nothing. Just so you know. I just want to assuage his doubts for a minute. My nigga, I mentioned you with the Pinkertons. That's like mentioning anybody with the FBI. It's about to get lit. If I mention the Pinkertons, that means that you actually already killed people or you're gonna be killing people. Yes, it's gonna be lit. I want to tell you because I want to assuage your doubts, but I don't want to say it yet because I'd rather surprise you. But just keep it up. Don't worry about it. Arlie formerly known as Anandre pulls up into the saloon. He walks over to the bartender. He pulled out an abadas. What's those things? An abadas? The things that got the balls on it, and then you go like this. I mean, what's it? No, not that thing. The thing that you use for counting. It's like you use for counting. It's like an abadaska. I forgot what you call it. Anyway, he pulls one of those things out and starts counting. Bartender says, "What will you have?" He said, "Let me get a blueberry pancakes with some blueberry muffin, and let me get some blueberry milk." Fucking bartender says, "Look, you rat bastard, we ain't got time for all of this shit. Here go a muffin. Here goes some sarsaparilla, and if you want a shot, tap on the damn thing. I'll be back." Shout out to the artist formerly known as Anandre, coming in giving all of the problems. Oh no, you're Ming E. You did a $25 drop the other night, and the show went off early. I made a mental note to make sure that I'm gonna give you an incredible story. Okay, just the reason why I stopped doing these long doing story things is because people don't do enough drops. So if I don't do your story for like a week, I'm gonna forget what it was. You understand what I'm saying? So when people are doing drops like every other day, every 2-3 days or something like that, I could remember your storyline. If you only doing drops like once a fucking month, I can't remember your fucking storyline. How? Let's get back to this conversation though. Listen, pay attention. We didn't even talk about LeBron James yet. We've been bullshitting this whole damn show, and it's 36 minutes in. LeBron James is a terrible teammate. I'm going to explain why. First thing I want to say is this. Do y'all remember Derrick Rose? Do you know why Derrick Rose got injured? Derrick Rose got injured because it was the end of a game that they were up by about 20 points with about 3 minutes left, and his coach left him in the game. Thibodeau left him in the game. This is one of the reasons why I don't like Tibbs. He left him in the game. He ended up getting injured. Boom. Destroyed his career. Well, not destroyed his career, but definitely he's not going to have the career he could have had. Right? I don't like when players do that. We already got the game won. Why don't you let the dudes that don't get no fucking run get on the fucking floor? Why don't you let the dude that gets 5 minutes of fucking game? Why can't he play, LeBron? The game's already won. The other team ain't gonna come back. So you need to score all of the points. So you need to get all of the assists. You need to score all of the points. You need to make sure that you stay on the court every single day until you get 25 to 30 points. So that's a bitch ass nigga move. Alright? See, if you scoring 25, 30 to win, I'm here for you. That's your job. Your job isn't to just score 25, 30 points, win or lose. Your job is actually to win the game. If winning the game means scoring 25, 30 points, I'm here for you. But that's the actual thing you're supposed to be doing. Winning the game. You know how pissed off I am when I was watching OKC and I see people like what's the Aquaman? I forgot what the nigga the real name is. But I see the nigga move out the way for freaking Russell Westbrook to be able to get triple doubles. You know how disrespectful that is? You know how disrespectful that is? Yeah, stat padding. I know what he's doing. You know how disrespectful that is? I'm gonna fight to get position. Right? And then when the rebound come, I'm gonna move out the way and I'm gonna let you get the rebound because we gotta make sure you average 10 we gotta make sure you average 10 rebounds this year. So now I do that for 3 years. How many rebounds did I give away? I'm giving away 2-3 rebounds every game. Some rebounds I'm giving away 4 rebounds to this nigga every game. Also, these are not helping us win because we were gonna get the rebound anyway because I was standing there. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like guards that do this. Because you know how many more points they probably would have had if Russell Westbrook was on the break? They grab the fucking rebound and they throw it down the court to that fast ass nigga. You know how many points a game they probably would have had? They probably would have averaged 7, 8 more points a game. That could have probably been the difference of fucking 10, 15 games. Think about how many times you see teams lose by 5. So while Russell Westbrook or LeBron James is stat padding, What they are also doing is they're taking away the fight out of their teammates. Your teammates is losing that fight. Think about it. I gotta work my ass off so you could look good. I gotta work my ass off so I could tell everybody how great you are. I gotta work my ass off so people could ask me how dope it is to play with you. While I'm doing a shitload of work that you're reaping the benefits for. LeBron James is a terrible teammate. Terrible. If I had to choose between playing with him and Jordan, I'm going to pick Jordan, even though I know I might not shoot the ball. You want to know why? Because if me shooting the ball would help us win, Jordan's going to make sure I shoot the ball. LeBron James screwed up the fucking Lakers. That's the next question I want to ask. Hold on. Do you think LeBron James' era is over? 48% said yes. 28% said no. 24% said almost. Personally, I think it's over. I think there's at least 3 players in the league right now that are actually better than LeBron James. Actually better. Caruso, Lonzo, all of them young cats left the Lakers are on winning teams. LeBron handpicked team is trash. So, this is what LeBron doesn't want to do. LeBron don't want the growing pains. The growing pains could hurt. So, I'll explain using myself. Do y'all see how often I try to communicate or try to do shit with people who are trying to get into the business? But when I talk to them about we got to do this shit to just do this shit, they're saying they want to get paid. Remy Ma said something on Drink Champs the other day. She said some of the most important things she did to get her in the position that she's in right now, she did for free. She said this on Drink Champs. So I'm going to explain to y'all how the industry work, and then I'm going to explain to you what the problem is with that whole Caruso-Lonzo situation and why he fucked up. The industry works like this. If you're not ready, you have to show people you could do the thing. You don't get paid for the work that you're gonna do. You're gonna get paid because you've already proven that you could do the work. So you literally have to sometimes do the work for free to prove that you could do the work. And then after you prove you could do the work, then you start getting the money. So I was literally trying to put people in the positions where all you got to do is prove you could do the work. But instead of them proving they could do the work, they come to me because they was, I got the haters that's trying to tell people Jack Frost supposed to pay you. He getting a grip. I was paying for shit. This is how real it is. I know there's gonna be people that say I'm lying, but I'm not lying. I was, and I got proof I'm not lying because they actually had somebody on the program that already came on the program and said that this is true, and I could literally call them up at any time and they'll come back on the program again and say that it's true. But I already know people gonna say I'm lying and capping. I was literally paying money, hundreds of dollars, for a thing to allow for other people to be able to grow their brand. And instead of people coming to me like, thank you for the opportunity, they were coming to me like they want to get paid. I'm paying hundreds of dollars. I'm paying a couple $100 a year. And when I say a couple $100, I mean over $400 a year. For a website and all of the add-ons. You want a career in journalism. I'm literally allowing for you to fucking get your feet wet. And instead of people taking that opportunity and expanding on it, what they wanted to do was know how much money I was going to pay them. They could have wrote articles and then contacted, did a good job on the articles. and they contacted circulations and said, you know what, I'm writing articles over here. I want to sell some fucking I want to sell some articles to you. They could have literally did that. But instead of doing that, wanting other people money, they only wanted my money. So I say all that to say this. LeBron doesn't want to grow his team. And that's not easy because sometimes people can't see the vision. So you have to work with people that got faith in you. They don't need to know what your vision is. Because if a person needs to understand your vision to work with you, screw them. Don't work with them. It's a waste of time. There's going to be a ton of problems in the future. Now, if the person has faith in you, they don't need to know your vision. They don't need to understand your vision. Their faith is in you. This is the same principle when dealing with God. We don't know God's mission for us. We don't know what God wants us to do. But if we have faith in God, we'll be able to follow the right path. Same fucking principle. LeBron doesn't want to raise his team. He should have. If LeBron would have raised his team, he probably have like 7-8 rings. He'd probably have like 7-8 rings. If he would have went to the Lakers and waited for those guys to mature, he'd probably be winning the next 3 or 4 rings. All of those players were good. All of those players were not only good, they were ready for stardom. See, you got players that's good, but they're not ready for stardom. All of those players were ready for stardom. He just fucked up. He just kicked them all out for no reason. I think Luke is better than LeBron. I think Steph is better than LeBron. I think KD is better than LeBron, and I think Kyrie is better than LeBron. I think Leonard is better than LeBron, not Ja. Ja's not better than LeBron. Stop it, you're crazy. I think Giannis is better than LeBron. Tell me where I'm wrong. Sebastian Tompkins named Steph, KD, and Leonard. I think all of them are better than LeBron. I don't think Ja Morant is better than LeBron. Stop it. I think he's more Ja Morant is more explosive and spectacular, but he's younger and he's more athletic, so he should be. I think Giannis is better, and I think Lucas is better. That's 5 people. That wasn't hard. I think AD can't play pardon me. Melo don't play any defense, and Melo don't pass the ball soon enough. Melo, like the he waits for the window to close because he wants to take the shot. So when you're a player that want to take every shot, okay, so you'll hear my brother when me and my brother talk about basketball. Shout out to Banger. When me and Banger talk about basketball, you'll hear him a lot of times say that they got to encourage me to shoot. The reason why at this stage of my life I got to be encouraged to shoot. No, Kyrie is better. That's not a reach. Kyrie is better. Kyrie is 100% better. What the fuck? Name a person in the NBA with a better skill set than Kyrie. Name a person in the NBA with a better skill set than Kyrie. I'll wait. I'm not trying to argue with you. This is a real question. Name a person in the NBA with a better skill set. While you're thinking of a player, I'll continue. Also, could we get those likes up, man? We got 55 people here, only 22 likes. Neil Jersey says Braun caught up in that whole being better than Mike thing. Yeah, I think he is. On his last legs, although he's still a top tier player. I agree. Top tier player. Forget Melo. Don't play defense. That's a fact. And AD, no. See, this is AD's problem. I'm going to tell you what AD's problem is to me. He's not angry. If AD was an angry person, he'd be a problem. He's just not an angry person. He's just not angry. You have to know how to get angry. Name me a player with better skill set than Kyrie. That's it. Name me a player with a better skill set than Kyrie. If no player in the NBA has a better skill set than him, how can you realistically say that another player is better than him? You understand what I'm saying? Nobody has a better skill set than Kyrie. No one. If I had to choose anything in the NBA, if you could tell me I could have Kyrie's handle and finishing or Steph Curry's jump shot and handle, I'm taking Kyrie all day, every day. Anybody know why? Does anybody know why I'm taking Kyrie all day, every day? Let's see if anybody in here got... Literally, I'm saying that Kyrie is better than Steph. Literally, I'm saying this. And I love Steph Curry. Kyrie's better than Steph Curry, man. Steph Curry just has the best jump shot I've ever seen in the history of jump shot shooting. Let's be clear on that. But Kyrie is better than him. Yes, that's 100% my style of player. But Kyrie doesn't need anybody else to be good on the team to get his. Curry does. Curry does. Curry makes other people play it because he just creates it. Just the fucking floor spacing he creates is incredible. Don't get this confused. But if you don't know how it is to be on the floor and the other team know that the man can't stay in front of you, you understand? I'd rather be the guy that the dude can't stay in front of than the guy with the jump shot. And I've been both. Copy? That dude that the guy can't stay in front of you, he could take the game over at any time. That dude with a deadly jump shot, he's still going to need screens. He's still going to need picks. Right? The jump shot could be off. The jump shot could be off. But that ball handling, even if my shot is off, I could give it up to the next nigga. That ball handling, as soon as I catch the ball, the whole defense turns and moves over. That ball handling is dangerous, y'all. And with that being said, Steph Curry's handle is fucking retarded, but not better than Kyrie's. Kyrie finishes with 5 niggas. Kyrie's a better player than me. You could think Steph Curry is better. That's just your opinion, because we are literally only talking about opinions. We're literally only talking about opinions. This is only opinions. I got Kyrie, and Kyrie plays better defense, not for nothing. Steph Curry gets murdered on defense. He's a terrible defender. I take Kyrie all day. Absolutely all day. If I needed somebody to hit the last shot, I'm gonna take Curry, but I'm taking Kyrie all day. I got CP3. I'll pick CP3 over Kyrie. What are you talking about? I pick CP3 over Kyrie. I literally explained how their two play styles would help and hinder winning. So I'm talking about winning. No, I'm still taking Kyrie. I'm still taking Kyrie. Although I think Steph is the better leader, just in general. Steph is a good leader. Kyrie's a terrible leader. He's a terrible leader. Of leading men, Kyrie is terrible. Yep, Kyrie played for Davidson, and the other teams were boxing one him because he was the man. Curry played for Davidson, and no. They had one game where the other team put 2 defenders on him and guarded the other 4 guys with 3 people. The other team got killed that game. No, that happened. But guess what happened to Kyrie when he was in college? He was so good that they said he didn't even have to play. Who was the #1 pick when Kyrie came out? Go check how many games he played for Duke. So your flex is Curry was so good in college, I'm going to even do one better than the boxing one. A team put 2 people on him a whole entire game. My flex is Kyrie was so good that he didn't even play in college and was the #1 pick. Which one's a bigger flex? Which one's a bigger flex? You playing and the team say, that guy's so good, we got to put 2 dudes on him. Or you not even playing. An NBA team saying, that guy's so good, we don't even need to see him play. We just going to draft him with the #1 pick, whoever got it. Which one's the bigger flex? Exactly. Stop playing with Kyrie, man. He just a different nigga, man. Y'all need to start learning them. Not nobody in particular, but sometimes niggas is just different, yo. Sometimes niggas is the nigga didn't play and got picked #1. What the fuck is anybody talking about? He played like 4 games. Kwame Brown came from high school. That's not a fair comparison. Why do people always compare apples and oranges with me? Nobody ever wants to compare apples and apples. Anybody ever notice that? He wasn't really hurt. It was fake hurt. It was fake hurt. Everybody know it was fake hurt. It's easy. Stop. Everybody know he really wasn't hurt. His father didn't want him to play in college so he wouldn't get hurt. That's actually what happened. Yep, and they won the championship. Shout out to John Cooley. And this is well documented. Kyrie Irving's father didn't want him to play in college because he didn't want him to get hurt and sacrifice his NBA career. That's why he went to Duke, because Coach K said he didn't have to play. Could y'all know about some of this stuff before y'all talk to me about it? Kwame Brown was drafted from high school. He never went to college and then didn't play. So how that's not a fair comparison? What the fuck? That's how I know I be right. Because people be making comparisons that don't fit. I know he laughed about this shit. He said laugh out loud, so I know he joking. But that's why I be thinking I be right about shit, just so we could be clear. People be making comparisons about shit that don't make sense. Whenever you talking to me about something, as soon as you say something that don't make sense, I know you know I'm right. That's one of the reasons why I kick people. When you come in here and you start arguing with me over some bullshit, and then you say something, I'm like, you know I'm right. That's when I be like, I'm not even talking to this person no more. And then they keep going and I kick them. I don't like being in conversations with people that know that I'm right and you still arguing. Because that means you're just trying to cause stress and strife in my life. You understand? That's the way I take it. Yes, but he didn't play a college game. Kwame Brown didn't have a college game to play in, so therefore you can't say he didn't play his college games. He didn't have a college game to play for. I know what kind of word game you are attempting to play. People are always attempting to play word games with me. Shout out to Prince to Amir putting the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Y'all, it's fucking Wednesday. Where's my Wednesday team at? And yes, every single person that do drops on this channel is going to be called a simp and everything else in the world because they want to make me have to go live. My family wants to hold me as a slave, so they want to make it so I don't make no money unless they could take my money. So, boom. I just throw that out there. I don't care. I hate them niggas. Because they're going to have some people make a video about everything that I'm saying right now. And so they're going to listen very closely to every little tiny thing I say and see where they could try to confuse other people. No, not you. You cool as shit, Andre. I'm not talking about you. Yeah, I'm not talking about you. Don't take it that way. Let me put this shit on this damn charger before this shit die. I thought I was gonna be shooting a podcast today. I thought today was a shoot day. It's not. But we might have a sneaker convention that we're gonna be pulling up on soon in New York City. Mop was telling me about a sneaker convention. We might have a sneaker convention that we're gonna be going to. I just want to say that. Hold on, let me get this thing real quick. Gotta pull these wires. Hope I don't pull nothing out. Cut the damn computer off. Sorry about that. Hold on. Be able to keep an eye on the damn thing to see. Nah, you good, and Andre. I'm not talking about you specifically. Y'all say shit, and what happens is I don't know what they're doing, obviously, but this is from what I hear. I really don't be watching nigga shit. I can't watch it. I can't watch people talk bad about me. Like, you don't understand how angry it makes me. So believe me, I'm never watching anybody's hate videos on me. You don't, you if you understood how angry it makes me, if they understood how angry it makes me, they wouldn't pretend like we could ever be friends. Put it like that. They wouldn't even pretend. They wouldn't pretend. They wouldn't pretend like I would ever talk to them. They wouldn't pretend like we would be friends. They wouldn't pretend like I would ever do it. They wouldn't pretend. That's how come I know they don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just pray to God I never see none of them people face to face. That's all I could do. Just pray to God. And also pray to God that I don't have any kind of weapon on me, or there's no kind of weapon in the facility if I do see them. I just gotta pray to God. Because I don't even care if I could beat them in a fight. I'm grabbing a weapon and I'm going for their life. I don't care. They gotta be there to kill me, right? Anyway. Just the simple. Y'all don't understand how angry I am. So Mop was telling me about a sneaker convention. So we might be going to a sneaker convention soon. I think he said it's gonna be popping up pretty soon. He knows where all of the things is at. So we're gonna, especially this summer, we're gonna probably be going around to a lot of different events and venues, especially this summer. Um, I just hope that we could be, better situated so I could take advantage of these opportunities. Like a lot of time, I just can't take advantage of the opportunities. Like there's a ton of opportunities. I just can't take advantage of them. We're going to see if we can take advantage of some of these opportunities in the near future. I'm going to say this much. Can we get back to the NBA thing real quick? Because this is what we do over here. We just talk about whatever. Um, Especially in the morning when we don't have a real topic. I just be coming in here to just chat and talk with you guys, to be honest with you. So whenever we don't have a topic, like today we're talking about sports or whatever, but as you can see, it's pretty fluid. Like a lot of different days, our chat is pretty fluid. There's only certain days that I want to stick close to the topic, and most of the time that I want to stick close to the topic, it has it's because sometimes it's just not a topic I think we're going to talk a lot about. So I want to get this shit out the way. Or it's a topic that I think that I have a lot of information on, so I want to get the information out. Or it's a topic I find interesting and I think that I'm going to say a lot of shit and I'm going to be interesting. So other than that, I don't really care. It's fluid. We talk about whatever. I don't give a fuck. We at the hour and 4 minute mark. I want to say this much. I want to put a question in the chat real quick. Who thinks LeBron James is going to win another ring? Who thinks LeBron James is going to win another ring? I should have. Why do I do that? I hold this. Should I write going or going to? I'm going to write going to, right? Let's put a maybe so up here. Got people that don't never want to commit. You got to put maybes because people don't want to commit. They be like, yo, do you want chicken or do you want beef? Motherfuckers be like, can I get a Chiquif? Like, no, nigga, one or the other. people don't want to make choices. Like people, like people don't want to. I don't know. People don't like making decisions. People want to be in the middle and shit. Whatever the fuck. King John said he's not winning one with the Lakers. I don't think he's gonna win another one, and I don't think it has to do with the Lakers as much as the other teams. But with that being said, I don't think Anthony Davis is gonna win a ring with LeBron James. I don't think you could win a ring with Anthony Davis and LeBron James. LeBron, do y'all understand what LeBron James is always trying to do? LeBron James is always trying to get one of the bigs away from the basket. So he always wants to have either a 4 or a 5 that can shoot. If he's lucky, he can have a 4 and a 5 that can shoot. Because he's just trying to get the power forward and the center away from the basket so he could go attack the basket. That's it. That's why the Knicks is gonna. Pardon me, Knicks. That's why the Lakers isn't gonna win, because that way of playing basketball isn't gonna get you a championship now. If he would have came around when there was no Curry, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. If 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 Steph Curry didn't exist, LeBron James might have like 7 rings, 8 rings. The reason why the way LeBron James is playing basketball isn't being as successful for him as it could is because of the 3-ball. The 3-ball has been an explosion since when? So that's why I don't think LeBron is going to win. Wait, what did I say? Did I say anything that was wrong, though? LeBron James wants to have a bigs that could shoot so he can move the other team's bigs away from the basket so he can attack the basket. That's been his entire strategy, his whole damn career since he started making the moves for the team, as far as I can see. When he went to Miami, who did he get with him? Bosh, right? What was Bosh known as? Bosh going and playing with LeBron James got him a ring, but it hurt his career stats. Bosh was a beast. Bosh quite possibly could have got to a ring without LeBron James. If you put Bosh on that Miami team with Wade and no James, they still go to the finals. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. If you take LeBron James off of that Miami team, you keep all the other players, they still go to the finals. Tell me where I'm wrong. If you take Kyrie off of that fucking Cleveland team, LeBron doesn't win a fucking championship for Cleveland. Tell me where I'm wrong. If there's no fucking bubble, the Lakers don't win a chip that year. Tell me where I'm wrong. Don't tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. So I love LeBron. Don't get this confused. It usually sounds like these people that I don't like. But I like LeBron. I used to buy all of the LeBrons. I stopped buying the LeBrons when the nigga did that bullshit and act like he was going to quite possibly come to all of these teams when he already knew he was always going to go to Miami. That's the beef. Not that he didn't know, not that he didn't come to the Knicks, but that he been knew he wasn't going to come to the Knicks, that he been knew that he wasn't going to go to any of those other teams, but he let people think that he was going to, so none of the other teams could be able to go get the players they needed to be able to compete. That's my beef. No, if you take Kyrie and put Kyrie on Cleveland, Cleveland don't win no rings. Cleveland wins no rings with Curry on Cleveland. They win 0 rings. What makes you think that LeBron could exist with another alpha male. What makes you think that LeBron could exist with another alpha male? Kyrie's a whole alpha male. What the fuck make you think that LeBron is gonna coexist with him? Yep, it was supposed to be Melo instead of Bosh on the big three in Miami, but if that happened, they don't win. LeBron didn't want Melo. Don't let LeBron trick you. He didn't want Melo with him in Miami. Don't let him trick you. He tricked them niggas. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. He tricked all of them niggas to thinking that he was going to team up with them. He tricked a shitload of teams into thinking that he was going to go play with them. Now nobody could get their shit together. That's why teams was fucked up for like 2 years. Everybody forgets about that. The NBA landscape was fucked up for like 2 years because niggas was waiting to see what LeBron was going to do. Everybody forgets about this. That's really how he fucked up the NBA. Everybody forgets about that. Everybody. I don't understand this shit. Bosh is a better fit for them. Melo plays no defense. Bosh plays defense. Melo plays no defense. He's not interested in playing defense. Yeah, LeBron didn't want Melo in Miami. He didn't want Melo. What the fuck? He just also didn't want Melo to go nowhere where Melo could have teamed up with some nigga and did good and went against them. I'm just putting you on the game. The Knicks would have a ring right now if not for fucking Stoudemire fucking his back up. Everybody forget about that. Stoudemire fucked his back up. And then he punched the fire of a fucking a fire extinguisher. Everybody forgets about that. The Knicks would have been the shit. And the Knicks had a young, strong, young group. The Knicks was been the shit. The Knicks had Melo, Stoudemire, fucking God fucking I can't remember this nigga name now. All of the tattoos. Henny. LeBron is nowhere near as good as Kobe Bryant. Stop it. Stop it. Kobe Bryant is the second best player I've ever seen play. Maybe third behind Olajuwon. Olajuwon was a beast. Olajuwon, I'm going to put you in the game. Olajuwon, I'm saying after the 90s, because that's when I really started getting into the basketball. So I'm only talking about after the 90s. The 90s, 1990 and after. 1989, 1990 and after. The best two players I've probably ever seen play is I mean, if you're asking me right at this moment, one is Jordan and two is Hakeem Olajuwon, and probably three would be Kobe Bryant. That I seen play in my lifetime. How you gonna say the Knicks haven't been good since 1999 and they had a whole stacked team? They had a whole stacked team when Melo got there. Stop. It's easy. Stop. 1999 was just the last time they made the finals. Just because a team doesn't make the finals, that doesn't mean that they're not good. Like, come on, man. We really gonna say the only teams that are good are the two teams that make the finals? Every other team is trash? That's really what we doing? Come on, talk like a winner, my nigga. Losers talk like that. Talk like a winner. The Knicks do got a lot of coulda, shoulda, wouldas. That's a fact. It's hard to play in New York. It's hard to play under the type of scrutiny that me and the Knicks got to play under. Me and the Knicks have to play under the type of scrutiny that's just difficult to play under. Every single thing that you do is getting criticized. Every single little tiny thing that you do, somebody is thinking is something that ain't even nothing. You can't even sneeze without somebody thinking it's something. You can't cough without somebody thinking it's something. You can't go to the bathroom without somebody thinking it's something. And niggas was second and two. That dude don't know what he's talking about, King Ja. Just let him talk. He don't know what he's talking about. Sometimes you just gotta let people talk. He don't know what he's talking about. I don't know about them being second in 2013, but the Knicks been good since 1999. That's insanity. They've been good since 1999. That's insanity. But if you probably a Knicks fan, so you upset. I get it. Yeah, I'm a Knicks fan, so you probably a Knicks fan, so you upset. I get it. I'm gonna say this much: look at the team that the Lakers have. You can't put that many number one threats on a team and expect for the team to do well. You understand? Like, they got all number one threats on their fucking team. AD's a number one threat. Westbrook a number one threat. LeBron a number one threat. Melo coming off the bench has been a number one threat the majority of his career. This shit ain't gonna work. You said the like button broken. I don't know what the like button is. People just don't like hitting it. I just stopped talking about it. I be giving up on shit. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, you know what? Fuck it. Only thing that I could be certain of is something that I'm doing. I can't be certain of anything else anybody else is doing. Maybe the show's not good. Maybe only 27 people think the show is good also, right? Maybe I'm doing a terrible job this morning. I don't know. That's up to y'all. No, I got you. Tell him. I got you, King Ja. I'm here with you. If they had Bradley Beal instead of Westbrook, there'd be a much better team. Westbrook don't play D. Melo don't play D. LeBron plays D sometime and AD plays D sometime. When they get to crunch time where they need to get buckets and they need to get stops, they're gonna have two people on the court that play D none of the time, and two people on the court that play D some of the time. How the fuck is that a winning formula? Bradley Beal is also just better than Westbrook. I would hate to see Bradley Beal. I'm gonna tell you the thing that makes Bradley Beal just incredible. He can get his on a team with somebody else that can get theirs. It would be no one should try to get Bradley Beal, Brooklyn. It would be dangerous to have Bradley Beal, a percentage shooter, on the same team with KD. That'd be dangerous. And Kyrie, that'd be dangerous. That's the piece that they could use. And Bradley Beal plays defense. Top five all time. I mean, I don't know. Gotta go with Jordan, Bill Russell. Are we saying top five like players, or I'm choosing a starting five? Let's just be clear on that before I say another thing. Does that make good? What was the end results? Nothing. If they knew better, they do better. Hope we get. I don't know what you're talking about, Easy. I have no idea what you're talking about. You just came in and said a thing. I'm gonna go back to your last comment. The Knicks have not been good since now. I have no idea what that comment means, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I seen that Anthony Davis and Carl Anthony Town trade. I see Carl Anthony Cat is better than Anthony Davis. But if I was Minnesota, I wouldn't trade Cat because he's getting some heart now. So I would want him to stay paying with Patrick Beverley. Patrick Beverley is a player that I would get if I had players that don't got heart. Like, how the fuck don't the Lakers get Patrick Beverley? If the Lakers have Patrick Beverley, the Lakers would be better with Patrick Beverley than Westbrook. Best five, not starting five. Jordan, Bill Russell, Bird, Elijah Warren, start back over. Jordan, Elijah Warren, Wilt, Kareem, Russell. Oh, you was talking to King Ja? What he said? They were the second seed. What are you talking about? Yes, that does make them good. You said they weren't shit since 1999. They were the second seed in 2013. What are you talking about? How does that not make them good? Now do y'all see why I be like, I'm not reading your comments no more. Now do y'all see why I say that? This nigga just said a team that made it to the second seed in the NBA wasn't a good team. The team made it to the second seed in the most difficult league of basketball on the planet, and this guy said that they still not a good team. Now you see why I just stopped reading people's comments? Because some of y'all, if I keep reading your comments, I'm gonna have to kick you. So I just say, you know what? I'm not reading no more of your comments because I don't want to kick you. What the fuck? Second best team in the East, but they wasn't shit because they didn't win the choke. So you're just so I could be clear, easy. There's 30 teams in the NBA. Every year, 29 teams ain't shit and only one team is good. Is that what you're saying? It's easy? I just want to be clear on this. There's 29 teams in the NBA, right? There's 30 teams in the NBA, right? I think it's 30 teams. So you're saying every year, 29 teams ain't shit and only one team is good. That's what you're saying? I just want to be clear on this. You do know that if you admit that that is what you're saying, that basically means that you know, I should realistically not pay attention to not near another word you say, period. And if that isn't it, you're a liar. You do understand that, right? So you're saying every year in the NBA, 29 teams ain't shit and only one team is even good. Okay, I'm never reading another one of your comments. Shout out to It's Easy. If I ever even think about reading another It's Easy comment, please somebody remind me. Mm. Okay. I'll be right back. What the fuck? For everybody that don't know, that's like my screensaver on my phone and shit. Like, I'm really a Knicks fan, my nigga. Look, that's one phone. Hold on, let me get this other phone. That's the other phone. That's one phone. That's the other phone. I'm really a Knicks fan, my nigga. Hold on. Check this out. And y'all already know my screen. Do I want to put that up? Can I show y'all? I don't want to show y'all the whole screen and shit. But I showed y'all my screen before. It's all Knicks. All Knicks all day. I'm not picking on them niggas. They wanted to play, man. They wanted to play. They wanted to play. And I'm not even in shape yet. Yo, watch me. Y'all see how good I really am. That's light work. Like, I'm really not. I'm not in shape yet. Watch me. Y'all see me get in shape. Watch me. Y'all see me get in shape. Y'all gonna be like, damn. Damn. I'm not even in shape yet. R.J. Barrett finally coming into himself. There's a couple of things I want to say about R.J. Barrett, to be clear, but his problem is just confidence. That's it. He's gonna be fine. His problem is just confidence. That's it. Whenever you see somebody that got a problem with their jump shot, it's confidence. I'm not saying somebody that can't shoot. I'm saying somebody that some days they can shoot, some days they can't. It's probably confidence. I think he has a confidence issue. I think that he needs to be around people that's gonna. I'm gonna say this. You know what's the most important people to have around you? The people that's gonna let you believe your delusion. Like if you want to be famous, you have to have delusions. You have to be delusional. You literally. Um, Somebody just spoke about this at an actual award show. What's this guy name? The nigga that made Old Town Road, whatever that gay nigga name is. Um, he just spoke about the shit. And he said, yo, look, in order to make it, you gotta be delusional. So pay attention to the people that be like, yo, that person is delusional. The delusional niggas is the niggas that make it. You have to believe in yourself even when other people don't believe in you. So that's literally being delusional. I think they're trying to get Zion to New York. I think they're trying to get Zion to New York. I hope they do. I think they're trying to get Zion to New York. That's what I think they're trying to do. I think they're trying to get him to New York. I think he's fine. I think he's perfectly fine. I think they're trying to get him to New York. I think the NBA realizes that they need the New York market so bad. And the situation, see, once the Brooklyn Nets started getting good, now they really need the Knicks to be better. You understand what I'm saying? So they can have Brooklyn, New York Nets battles. They really need the Nets to get better. For real, for real. That's the whole reason to move the Nets to Brooklyn. Alright, homie, I'll jump on some of these videos you keep sending me. Alright, I'll jump on some of these videos. I know you in the chat. I'm gonna jump on some of these videos. You've been sending me videos for the longest for me to also make videos on the shit. So we could try to get our algorithms lined up. I'm gonna start making videos off of the shit you sending me. Copy? I'm gonna start making video. I'm gonna start reporting on you, homie. Copy? I got you. I fucks with you. Don't worry about it. I really do fuck with you though. You on my type of time. You saw a nigga in the street that wanted to smoke and you ain't run. Most of these YouTube niggas run. You saw one nigga. I saw like three. I saw like three. It was three niggas. There was a fourth one over there too. But we on the same type of time. I got you. I'll start posting your shit on Instagram too. I need to start following people. Not for nothing. So I'm gonna start. Oh man, this is Shorty that's online. I don't know where she's from. But I'm really into women that just got regular bodies and do a little bit of working out. Like, you don't have to be chiseled. Like, you don't have to be a fucking figure eight. You don't have to be a fucking Coke bottle. Like, regular bodies on women is really winning, man. I don't understand niggas that need their woman to look like a fucking doll. Why? Oh, damn! I just saw some stupid shit. I just can't even tell y'all. I can't, but I'm not. LeBron is the better player now. When they first came into the league, Melo was the better player, and I don't even think it was close. Now, the last 7, 8 years, LeBron has been the better player. When they first came in the league, Melo was the better player, and it's not even close. People forget the reason why Melo does not have a ring and has not went to the finals is because he had to go up against Kobe Bryant. Y'all do remember that, right? Melo was getting knocked out of the fucking playoffs every year by Kobe Bryant and by the fucking Spurs. The fucking Nuggets was nice, nigga. The Nuggets was good. They just had to go up against the Spurs and the Lakers to get out of the fucking East, to get out of the West, and they just couldn't do it. They lost to them niggas every year. That's it. Melo was the better player when they first came into college. When they first got out of college, Melo won it. Well, LeBron didn't go to college, but when they first came into the league, Melo was the better player. But that might also have to deal with the fact that Melo went to college. So he had more experience at a different level. That might also be it. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times these players don't go to college. It takes them like a year or two to mature in the NBA, even if they come in and they're spectacular. Melo in college was a joy to watch. Yes. Because they was able to hide Melo also in that zone, so you didn't really know he couldn't play defense. But yeah, that's a fact. He was a joy to watch in college. He was a joy to watch his first couple of years in the NBA. He was a joy to watch his first 7-8 years in the NBA. Melo still got it. It's his spirit. He's not physically can't do the shit. It's his spirit. That's why when you are a fan of something, be a fan of that thing. Don't let other people tell you could be a fan of it today, but tomorrow you gotta show that thing that you're not riding its dick. And tomorrow you gotta be mean to it. But then after that, you could be a fan of it again. And then you're gonna be a fan of it for a couple of days. And then another day, you're just gonna be as mean as possible to the thing and cause all. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. Like, if you are a supporter of something, you're supposed to support that thing. Alright? That's RJ Barrett's problem. It's hard to play in New York. It's hard to play somewhere where only thing that people notice is your fucking shit when you fuck up. And this is coming from somebody that grew up in a situation like that. It's hard when niggas only notice what you do bad and they never ever acknowledge anything that you do good, because you know you're supposed to do good anyway. So when you do something good, we're just gonna act like it didn't happen. But every mistake you make, you're gonna be all of the punishments. You understand? So that's what it's like playing in New York. It's hard. It's hard playing in New York. That's why when Melo first got here, it was all yes, yes, yes. And then what happened? Niggas started getting hurt. Not everybody could put a team on their back, homie. And this is coming from somebody who's put many a teams on his fucking back. Not everybody could put a team on their back. And it's not because of the wins, it's because of the losses. When you the best player on the team and you were supposed to go get that win and your team lose and you care, you feel that shit. When you don't care, you don't feel that shit. You don't care, it don't matter. But when you care, you feel that shit. That shit means something, nigga. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We've been talking about sports and bullshitting all morning. I actually enjoyed this conversation this morning because we were just bullshitting and talking about sports. I think I want to have more conversations where we just bullshitting. I'm gonna make more topics about sports also. Not for nothing. Melo just got old, man. And when you losing, and the people that's supposed to be there cheer. See, when he was losing in Denver, it was bad. But the people in Denver, they was showing up cheering for him like crazy. So when you losing, but your people still cheering for you, that shit hurt. But that give you the energy to go the next day. You understand what I'm saying? When you losing in New York, you losing, and them niggas is getting on you. So you already losing, and the fans hate you. Because that's all they talking about is how you need to, all of the negative things they could think of. That shit is hard, man. How you feel about Julius Randle and his nonchalant attitude a year after the We Hear BS he was kicking? I think Randle, okay, so this is what happens when you play for the Knicks. they give you promises that they sometimes can't come through on. So Randall is gonna have to decide, because he's not worth a max contract. We're not doing it. Randall's not a max contract player. You give Randall a max contract, that's gonna fuck the Knicks up for the next 4 or 5 years. He's not a max contract player. So if Randall wants a max contract, just let him go. It is what it is. Just let him go. If he does not want a max contract, we pay him what he's worth. I'm not 100% sure what he's worth. He's not worth a max contract. The reason why I'm saying this is it's hard playing for a team where you don't got no help and you just losing. And then on top of that, you're not even getting the financial reward that you think you deserve. So RJ Barrett, I like him. I want to keep him. I actually want to keep Julius Randle. But let's say we got Zion. Does Julius Randle fit in? No, because right now they run everything through Julius Randle. I don't like that. I don't like us running everything through Julius Randle like Julius Randle's fucking Melo. I don't like that. He's not LeBron. He's not Melo. You go get a guard that knows how to handle the ball. You go get a guard that knows how to get people involved. And then you let Julius Randle play Julius Randle's spot. He's going to pick and roll, go downhill. He's going to catch the ball on the block, work his man. He's going to grab some rebounds, get some putbacks. He's going to knock down some threes. His fucking scoring average should actually go up once you take the ball out of his hands and give him the opportunity for more scoring opportunities by running him around picks and giving him the ball in his spot. In contrast to him having to get the ball and then work his way to his spot. He's going to get... Y'all see how I play? I go to my spot, then I call the ball. And I could score anywhere on the court. So I just go where on the court I want to take my man, and then I call for the ball. That's it. When I was young, they throw the ball every time. Like when I was like 19, 20 years old, you got to throw the ball to me. I'm the best player in the fucking neighborhood. And that's why I pass a lot. Because when you're the best fucking player, you have a responsibility to help everybody else be successful. And if you listen to my brother talk, he'll tell you, I pass too much. I'm really a good shooter and scorer. I need to shoot more. But I pass. Why? Because when you're the best player, you have a responsibility to lift up those around you. And this just goes for life. As a human being, you're supposed to lift up those around you. Just period. We're all on the same... We should all be on the same team. Okay, so look at this nigga after he got slapped and he had to do another... Wait, this after the fact or before the fact? I can't get the volume up on this bitch. Why would this nigga post this shit and take the volume off? Where the volume at, nigga? Where the volume at? This nigga posted this shit on Instagram. He busy talking and he ain't got no fucking value. I got a question. Do you think they gonna they should have Mike Tyson do the Oscars next year and just diss everybody? They should have Mike Tyson do the Oscars and just diss everybody. Absolutely everyone. Just throwing all the slander out. He should do the Oscars and diss everyone and just literally do the Oscars with not even with boxing gloves on. With, like, you know the tape they wrap your hand up? So the whole Oscars, he gonna have his hand wrapped up with tape. The whole Oscars. And he's gonna have a dude standing next to him with a bottle of water and a spit bucket. And every couple of like in every like I don't know 5-10 minutes or every couple of seconds, he's gonna take a swig of the water and spit it into the spit bucket and continue. Yo, they should do that shit. At least do a skit like that on SNL. Hold on, that don't sound like a dope ass. Pardon me, that don't sound like a dope ass SNL skit. That don't sound like a dope ass SNL skit. Mike Tyson doing the Oscars, standing up there with his hands wrapped up like, like you know the fighters and shit, and then he got a dude standing next to him looking like the old dude from Rocky with a fucking pail and a water. And every couple of minutes, every couple of seconds, he drinks the water and spits it into the spit bucket. Y'all don't think that'd be a good ass fucking SNL? I can't tell if nobody's in here or not. Nobody's commented or nothing. I'm gonna hit the refresh button. I think that'd be a dope ass SNL. I don't know what y'all think. I think that SNL would be lit. I think that should be. I think it'd be a funny skit. I don't know what else is going on the show. The rest of the show might be trash. But I think that SNL will be skit. I think that skit would be lit. I think that skit would be lit. And then if you really want to step it up, at the end, like when the skit's about to go off, you just see people coming up on stage that's pissed off at Mike Tyson, and he just knocking them out left and right. He just goes like this. You just see people falling out. You just see people falling out like this, and Mike Tyson is just knocking them out left and right. Just knocking them out, just knocking them out left and right. And you'll see people falling out, falling out. And some women, kids, everything, old people. You see the woman thinking like this, and Mike Tyson just knocks them out. That would be so. They need to hire me at SNL, yo. I swear, I wish I could have pitched that skit. Somebody get me the number for SNL so I could call them. Somebody get me the number, get me something to SNL so I could contact them and tell them about this skit. They might pay me for it. I think that should be funny. Mike Tyson just he gonna be up there. He gonna say all of the fuck and not and purposely fucked up jokes, like jokes that are just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like fucked up. Like God damn it, Mike. Why you gonna make me have to get knocked out by you? Like a joke like that. It'd be dope if they could get the real Mike Tyson, or they could just get somebody to be a fake Mike Tyson. But it'd be dope if they could get the real Mike Tyson and be in on that shit. That shit'd be dope. They need to do that. That shit'd be funny. God damn it, I could do that skit myself. I wish I had a team. If I had a girlfriend, I'd be doing that skit. She would be holding the bucket. She have one. I'm telling you, watch, man. I just don't got a team to work with. I just don't got people around me that I feel like I could work with and they not gonna like snake me. You understand what I'm saying? Like even though some of the people that's around me, I know that they're good people. I know that they're good people, but I thought those other people were good people also. I don't think I know what good people look like. That's all. I don't think I know what good people look like. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be scared to make friends with people. I don't know what good people look like. I don't think I could tell. Oh shit, I picked my phone up to do a thing and then totally forgot what the thing was. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Said Final Four is gonna be epic. I haven't been in this college sports in a while. Any of y'all guys that want to talk sports, hit me up on IG. Y'all want to get a panel together? If we could get 3 people, a minimum of 3 people, that would like to talk sports with me, hit me up on Instagram. Maybe we'll start putting something together once a week or twice a week or when something happens. Um, I say this all the time. Don't nobody hit me regarding it, or the people that hit me, they just, they hit me because they want to show support, but they don't. They're not really in the supports. Shout out to the people that hit me up when I be saying shit like this because they just want to show support, but they know that this is not necessarily the thing for them. When y'all do that shit do make me feel good. So I appreciate y'all guys. For real, for real. All of the people that reach out and be like, good words. Good words work. Like, don't never stop giving good words to people. Alright? Never stop giving good words to people whenever possible. Good words help. Some of us aren't really used to people saying good words to us. Like I am, kinda. Like I feel really uncomfortable a lot of the times when I get I talk about myself a lot, obviously, but I think people think I get uncomfortable when other people praise me. Like when other people say good, nice things about me, it makes me feel really uncomfortable. It really does. You never need to do that, by the way. You never need to do that. Like if you do it, just do it once, and then you don't need to like harp on it. Like I don't need that. I'd rather hear that you think I'm a good person than that I did a good thing. You understand what I'm saying? But I do like to hear that I did a good thing. I just don't know how to accept it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not used to people speaking about me nice. Like I am, but I'm not. It's hard to tell. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. Um, Generally speaking, I'm used to people loving the shit out of me until they meet my family. Like people love the shit out of me until they meet my family. Then they don't really like me no more, and they look at me weird. And then like maybe 2 3 years later, they come back to me and say, "Yo, your family is fucked up." You know what they told me? And I'd be like, "Yeah, you don't gotta tell me. I already know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay." I've heard a lot of those stories. God is really wild, yo. God really make it so that the people that are His people really are isolated. Like for real, for real. God makes it so that the people that are His people really are isolated. Like that's a fact. Like I've been like just pay attention to most of the people that's usually doing God's work. They don't hang out in big groups. They don't usually got a million people around them. They usually are pretty isolated. People that's usually out there doing God's work. That shit is crazy. So y'all need to start looking at people different for real. Y'all need to start looking at people like when you got somebody that everybody is like trying to. Maybe you start looking at that shit different, man. Because it seems to me like the people that really out here doing God's work, God is usually isolating them. Now you right, Arthur D. Glass. Not everybody's intentions are bad. I'm just saying I don't know how to figure these things out. That's all I'm saying. I know that there's tons of good people out there. Shit, there's tons of good people in the chat right now, including yourself. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't know how to tell. I can't tell. So I'll have I'll be dealing with people who are good people. And then I'll have somebody who's a fucked up individual do some weirdo shit and fuck that opportunity up for me. You understand what I'm saying? Or I have like they'll know I'll be doing something with somebody that's a good person and they'll fuck up something or do some weirdo shit so I can't like do the thing with the other person. You understand what I'm saying? Like niggas is weird, yo. I don't know what Ross means. What's Tex Ross? What's that? Who's Ross? Who's Ross? Rick Ross? But I 100% know that everybody's intentions isn't bad. I just don't know how to tell. I just don't know how to tell. I literally had somebody be friends with me just so they could try to make me homeless, homie. What the fuck? I literally had somebody be friends with me, hook me up with a place to stay, and then tried to take all of my money and kick me out into the street when I was broke. So please understand my trepidation with dealing with people. But I know that there's good people out there. I just don't know how to. I don't know how to tell who's who. I generally think people are telling the truth, or I generally want to believe people are telling the truth. Why? Because I tell the truth. But whole time niggas be liars. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Anyway, we're gonna go. I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. Damn, we went 2 hours this morning. I know I like doing the show about an hour and a half. We went 2 hours this morning. Um, I don't know what to make videos about. Everybody send me something. I want to at least put out 3 or 4 videos today, 2, 3 videos. Send me something to make videos on. I'm gonna choose for everybody video I choose. I'm gonna say your name or put something up in the chat in the video to let you know that you chose the video. It's gonna so let me know what I should be talking about. DM me. Let me know what videos y'all think or what conversations y'all think I should be having today. I don't know if I'm gonna have them, but send them and see what we're gonna do. We might talk about it tonight or the Tonight Show, even if we don't talk about it. If I don't make a video, so send me a video. See what we're gonna shout out to Jody Spencer. Send a video. See what we'll talk about. All right. So I don't know what we should talk about. So send me some. DM me some shit. And let's see what videos we come up with today. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get in this one. I'm out.